Good faith is fair and open dealing in human interactions. This is often thought to require sincere, honest intentions or belief, regardless of the outcome of an action. While some Latin phrases lose their literal meaning over centuries, this is not the case with bona fides. It is still widely used and interchangeable with its generally accepted modern-day translation of good faith. It is an important concept within law, philosophy, and business. The opposed concepts are bad faith, mala fides and perfidy. In contemporary English, the usage of bona fides is synonymous with credentials and identity. The phrase is sometimes used in job advertisements, and should not be confused with the bona fide occupational qualifications or the employer's good faith effort, as described below. Bona fides. Bona fides is a Latin phrase meaning good faith. Its ablative case is bona fide, meaning in good faith. It is often used as an adjective to mean genuine. It is often misspelled bona fide, as if it were the past tense of an imaginary verb, bona fide. While today fides is concomitant to faith, a more technical translation of the Latin concept would be something like reliability, in the sense of a trust between two parties for the potentiality of a relationship. In ancient Rome, bona fides was always assumed by both sides, had implied responsibilities, and both legal and religious consequences if broken. Fides was one of the original virtues to be considered a religious divinity in Roman paganism. Law. In law, bona fides denotes the mental and moral states of honesty and conviction regarding either the truth or the falsity of a proposition, or of a body of opinion, likewise regarding either the rectitude or the depravity of a line of conduct. As a legal concept, bona fides is especially important in matters of equity. The concept of bona fide is also proclaimed by the original version of the Magna Carta. In contract law, the implied covenant of good faith is a general presumption that the parties to a contract will deal with each other honestly and fairly, so as not to destroy the right of the other party or parties to receive the benefits of the contract. In insurance law, the insurer's breach of the implied covenant may give rise to a legal liability known as insurance bad faith. Most U.S. jurisdictions view breaches of implied covenants of good faith and fair dealing solely as a variant of breach of contract. Linguistically, in the U.S., American English usage of bona fides applies. It is synonymous with credentials, professional background, and documents attesting a person's identity, which is not synonymous with bona fide occupational qualifications. More recently, other common law countries have begun to adopt good faith as a general principle. In the UK, the High Court in Yamseng Pte Limited v and Trade Corp Limited expressed this preference. In Canada, the Supreme Court declared in Bashan v. Renew that good faith was a general organizing principle. Philosophy. In philosophy, the concept of good faith denotes sincere, honest intention or belief, regardless of the outcome of an action. The opposed concepts are bad faith, mala fides and perfidy. Good faith employment efforts. Bona fide occupational qualifications are qualities or attributes that employers are allowed to consider when making decisions on the hiring and retaining of employees. An employer's good faith effort is used as an evaluation tool by the jurisdiction during the annual program review process to determine an employer's level of commitment to the reduction goals of the center law. United States federal and state governments are required by affirmative action to look for disabled, minority, female, and veteran business enterprises when bidding public jobs. Good faith effort law varies from state to state and even within states depending on the awarding department of the government. Most good faith effort requires advertising in state-certified publications, usually 8 trade and a focused publication. Other countries such as Canada have similar programs. Good faith in wikis. Public wikis, of which the collaborative encyclopedia Wikipedia is the most well-known, depend on implicitly or explicitly assuming that its users are acting in good faith. Wikipedia's principle, assume good faith, has been a stated guideline since 2005. It has been described as the first principle in the Wikipedia etiquette.